Vibra Finance, we seek out the hidden gems in cryptocurrency. We will tailor your portfolio to work for you. Are you ready to transition your investments from traditional markets to cryptocurrency? Are your coins staked and earning interest? Are you overwhelmed with all the jargon in crypto? Is your portfolio underperforming and you want to reposition into consistent winning blue chip coins and viable projects? Do you feel like you missed out on DeFi, Metaverse, and NFTs? Here at Vibra Finance, we provide you with the data, skills, and tools you need to stay on top of the digital asset market. Vibra Finance, we are the future of crypto.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Vibraville. No video tonight. My computer is an old M1 and doing some research. Yeah, I got to have the M2 processor. You know, this computer was not made for dual output or dual input. So when I have a power cord coming in, my camera coming in, and then the I don't even know what this booster thing, whatever it is. So I have my adapter. So I got 4 things coming into this M1. So it's not good. And I'm not going to even bother. And you don't need to see my head here to just lag the whole time. But guys, we're looking so incredibly bullish. We're looking on the hour right now. Everything's flying. Everything's moving up. ETH at 4,300. Bitcoin 121.6, up 4%. And this is right on par again. The first week of the month, super bearish. Everyone starts riding it off, getting worried. And then, boop, all of a sudden, just like May 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, we saw a nice rise. August again. It's like this is playing out over and over and over and over again. But what an exciting time. Like right now you do not want to be rotating. The last thing you want to be doing is rotating your bags, right? If something in your portfolio is not pumping like ZBEC today, you know, and you're worried, now's not the time to sell a coin that's down, you know, unless you zoom out on like the year and say, all right, you know, maybe if I had, you know, it's obviously my portfolio, but if I was going to do anything, maybe take some PTGC out and put it into really real world asset play or Veracity or something down a lot right now. Like the Foxy airdrop, I'm holding that. I would never buy that. You know, Qubic, our gem over here, just sitting at 2,300, down a 6x, 6x from when I started getting into it. But my bag is now staked for the next year. Well, no, 11 months now. So I can't touch it. I'm along for the ride. I'm a believer. You guys need to be too. Look at Alamo. Bottom. V-shape. If that's not a V-shape recovery, then I need to learn my alphabet, my ABCs again. I mean, look at that. Down. Boom. August 9th. Pump into 8 cents. August 10th. Bottomed. August 10th. V-shape. One day. This chart is so strong. And the brilliant thing about Alamo is that 2% sell tax. That just auto adds LP. You know, sell volume, 107K. So there's $2,000 right there in sell tax that got added to the liquidity pools. And it's never going to stop, guys. Like, this is going to keep thickening. I think this is the Alamo Pulse pool. Yeah, let's check out Alamo and see what the LP pools are looking like. So 112 with Pulse, 354. Wow. With TFC, look at that, guys. I remember when we were talking with Rags, it was at like 170-ish. So it's now doubled. So you look at that. You go a couple days on a downturn. But man, the liquidity, that's crazy. So we up to 10 cents. We have like almost $500,000 in liquidity. That's wild. And then not even including these pools here too. The Alamo King pool, 38K. Look at Goo balling in that pool. Look at that. A day, 15 hours, and it's got 40K in it. Let's go. Alamo and Com, 6K. Like, this is what we need to see. This is what we need to see. And you know what else I really like right now? Is MORPH. And this is going to be the game changer bridging over to PulseChain. I promise you. Look at this. MORPH Alamo, MORPH Janus, MORPH Rat Pulse. So once like, think about this, guys. ETH is going to maybe get to 20K. All right, with 5x from here. PulseChain can 100x from here. So imagine now Morpheus is paired up with all the stuff on ETH, the same contract, same token. You bridge it over to Morpheus from Ethereum, and it goes from AOEB, and then it ends in 3141. But you can just bridge it back and forth. So if there's some arbitrage, that's a good thing. So I think what's going to happen is it's going to run like hell on PulseChain, and people are going to be bridging back over and arbing over there. Just my prediction. Because PulseChain is the sleeping giant that no one knows about. No one's talking about. And it's going to catch people completely by surprise. 2 more weeks is suddenly up, and here we go. No, the 2 more weeks ain't ever going to fail. Cabo Joe, what up? What up? See you with Samson's chat now. That's awesome, bro. He's such a smart dude. I love watching his streams. I catch the replays of most of them, but just such a good dude in the space. And I see you in there, bro. I'm glad, bro. You're learning, and this is how you win in crypto, bro. You get into the best stuff early. You do your research, you do your homework, and then you just hold and you let the pump come to you. When you own the best coins, the pump will come to you super hard. It's only a matter of time. What up, David? It is time, brother. Let's go, kid. Infinite blessings. Amen. Anyone here is winning insanely hard. Yes, we are, bro. We are winning extremely hard. Morpheus, David Curry, you got to get a bag of MORPH. I promise you, this thing will melt your face. So Morpheus, so Dragon X and Titan X are the 2 main coins in the Titan X ecosystem. Each one of them, Titan X has a buy and burn right now that has $19.2 million in it. So this $19.2 million is going to be used to buy and burn Titan X, the supply. Well, the supply has been being nuked. 56% has already been burned since it launched 2 years ago. So now we've burned more than half the supply, and we're about to get a moon mission. And then Dragon X, the sister company, same thing. There's a shitload of ETH sitting in a wallet ready to buy and burn the project. So that is going to pump Morpheus, Dragon X, Titan X, the whole ecosystem to the firmament, and we're going to win so hard. And Switch.win is where we need to start going. When you get BILLNYE, the D side guy, I got to talk to Patrick right here. Instead of bringing it to Uniswap, we need to get the Switch widget. So on Switch.win, you can click widget right here, and you can get your own customized widget right here with the contract, everything, copy it, and then Patrick can put it right on Bill's website. So you can buy Bill on Switch.win. So I told him that, I will shill Bill super hard for you if you can, in return, have your community start using Switch.win instead of Uniswap. Stop enriching and paying Gaden Adams when the Switch.win, the fees are being used to help the Morpheus chart. So it's actually going back to the ecosystem. That way we all win. We support Patrick. Patrick supports us. All of our charts do better. And that's how we all win together. W, follow that investor. He's the D-side alpha king. We got a Titan X ecosystem. Guys, look at this. Harvard had more money in BlackRock's Bitcoin ETF than Google shares at the end of last quarter. Do you not see the hypocrisy in the mainstream? When Jamie Dimon is telling you Bitcoin's rat poison is when you need to be buying it. Right now, when the mainstream is fudding the hell out of XRP and Ripple, you need to be buying it. Like, I promise you. All right, guys, all I do is research. All right, I'm obsessed with crypto. I've been digging into Ripple for years now, and they just last week acquired Rail, which is a business-to-business stablecoin payments firm, and they claim to process 10% of global B2B payments, implying its volumes of 3.6 billion in 2025. So now they're going to, what do? Add RLUSD. Boom, bingo. Ripple's taking over, guys. Ripple is the United States government. Okay? That's how this world works. Is Palantir and Peter Thiel, SpaceX, Tesla, all these companies, Google, they were all started by our own government. Ripple, Coinbase, all of them. Kraken, Gemini. And that's why my channel is so shadow banned, because I tell you guys the truth, where like Paul Barron Network, he knows what's going on, but he won't say certain things, where I will, because I want you guys to know what's actually happening. Because it's hard to catch on when he's beating around the bush like that. But Ripple is our own government. That's how the world works. The winners are chosen already. All right. And another chosen one is Stronghold, which we've been talking about for a long time. And I just reposted this thing about Stronghold. And nothing is coincidence in this world. Where was it? Right here. Oh, no, sorry. It's not it. But it's not it. But the Phoenix, the 1988 cover of The Economist magazine, the Phoenix rising from the ashes, it's literally Stronghold's logo. It's crazy, the similarities. And yeah, guys. And where did Stronghold come from? Stronghold's founders were one of the first devs ever, Sean Bennett, and Tammy Camp was the first woman ever hired at Ripple. And then they went on to create Stronghold. Like, guys, I promise you, this shit is not organic, okay? We're fed a lie. We're fed a narrative. And how many people don't have a job or have other shit to do where they can sit home all day and just go down the rabbit hole of the early days of Stronghold and Tammy and Sean, and then tie that into the early days of Ripple and all the rebranding and renaming it things and changing ownership to try to hide where it came from? Why? Why are the first 3,200 blocks of the XRP ledger hidden from the public? Oh, why? Because it pretty much shows who Satoshi is, or it showed Bitcoin was not the one that was going to be the winner, that the mainstream is shilling you to $1 million right now. But it's like people don't want to hear this stuff. And once you just do research, this stuff becomes obvious. And nothing at this point can FUD me out. I know what I hold. I know I have the best assets out here that are going to change the world, from Ondo. Oh, Axelar. I was listening to the Saucer Swap AMA the other day. This on yesterday. And guess what? Their new mobile app that's coming out, you're going to be able to create a wallet without having to download a seed phrase. And they're working with Axelar and Layer Zero. And it's like certain companies are just at the heart of everything. Axelar is bringing interoperability to the XRP ledger. It wouldn't be possible what's happening right now without Axelar. That's why I have a big bag of it, because I know in the future it's absolutely needed. So these utility coins, guys, I don't know how this bull market's going to play out, but when all this institutional money comes in, are they going to want to deal with volatility? Are they going to want to park it somewhere and just earn yield and want to see stability in the markets? And I think they're going to want to see stability. And I think people are just so traumatized from the meme coins and Solana and degens and rug pulls and all that shit that they're just praying that they can get their money back and get out. And that'll be the biggest mistake. I think we're going to run hard until rate cuts, and then we're going to get a little dip, and then people are going to be saying it's over, and we're going to run hard until early next year to about March. And then same thing, maybe like a 6-month bear market, rinse out, and then we keep running. And I don't think the collapse happens till like 28. Now, I don't think AI is really here yet. We see it, but it's not. There's too much hype in it still. We got to see some of these products get delivered, start to fail, and more leverage build up. It's just going to be leverage that blows up this whole system at the end of the day. But in 2021, Bitcoin seems like a scam. Fast forward to 2025, crypto now makes up 60% of his wealth. He doubles net worth in 1 year using 2 simple crypto plays. Yep. And so Trump, it's in his interest to pump the markets for the next 3 years until he's out. So nobody truly knows, guys. So do not just be ready to full exit the market in like October, December this year. All right. I don't know. Maybe because I look at it like this. If I was holding XRP and Cardano and Stellar and HBAR and Saucer Swap and all these American DeFi gems, and I'm looking in the future, they're going to be tax-free potentially. That way, all the crypto I have now, I can bridge into the traditional system. Anyone can do that. And now they start to stimulate the economy again, which has been the biggest problem. And they need to, when they print money, they need to offset that inflation by inflating an asset class. And they can't inflate gold. They can't inflate real estate. It's crypto. It just makes sense. So we'll see what happens, guys. There's so much bullish stuff happening right now. And even with Stronghold, few realize the impact the token will have, not only on the crypto space, but on TradFi as well. And I agree. And still at 2 cents, it's like buying XRP at this price. At 2 cents. Stronghold, I really think is going to go to $5. So what's 2.5 cents to $5? A 200x. And then you can take it from there and earn on it. And the Stronghold token powers the entire ecosystem. So you holding it, you'll be able to do a ton with it. Like, we're still so early. We really are. And that's a beautiful thing. And I finally degened into the pump science stuff. And I think I'm down. I put $1,000, $200 into 5 coins. I think I bought NAK, BPC 157. I bought Troll, Melatonin, and like NAK maybe. Burp. I think I bought berberine. Burp. That's down. I'm wrecked on that one. Down 30%. Vitamin C. I got that one too. That one's actually doing pretty good. Only 10K market cap. So we'll see. These are just complete degen plays, but Patrick got me FOMO into worms. But yeah, this is on pump.science. Got to have your Solana wallet. So I just sent Lindsay some ETH and she bridged it over to Solana. And now we degening. So I'm going to just hold those for a couple months and see where they go. Some of that, bro, dude, this every single month, Ripple, the company, sells XRP on the open market to fund the business. And this month, the 100 million XRP that they sold bought them the B2B payments firm that does 10% of the global payments. They bought Rail. So with this month's sale of XRP, they were able to take that and now buy 10% of the global stablecoin market that they now control. And people FUD it. It's so stupid, bro. It really is. People just FUD it every single month. Oh, here comes Ripple dumping. No, that's how they fund their business. And it's going to end very soon. No way. Let's go, bro. That's huge. Because I've been begging people since 2022 on this channel. When we found Hedera and realized what was going on with all the CBDC stuff, tokenization, the supply chain, logistics. Hedera is like the Web3 superpower that everybody's going to be building on in the future. And no one talks about it. This blows my mind. Like, you go to this website here, you can come here to network, devs, ecosystem. You come here to the ecosystem and use cases. I swear to God, you'll be on this site for 6 hours. It will blow your mind. Just going through the Hedera Guardian and the AI Studio and the app. This is all new. And it's crazy. Guys, like, we're just getting started with Hedera. It's still cheap at this price, so don't feel like you missed out. No, just steady DCA into the best chips, XRP, XLM, HBAR. And then SHX. XDC is going to do well, but it's not really American, so I think it's going to be on the next tier, but I could be wrong. And Flare, that's the other one. And Qubic. Like, there's 6, 7 coins. Clearpool's pumping hard. Velo's the stronghold of Asia. Like, just certain coins that I've done the research on now. I know what they are. I know where they're going to go. What's it? I don't know. I'm not sure what the ETF ticker is. What I think about XPR. I think it, my personal opinion, I think it's vaporware, but it's going to pump hard this cycle. So shout out. I forget who it was. Someone sent me $25 of Metallica, or in the Metallicus wallet. So I got my wallet and now it's like $35 maybe. So I got it all staked in there and I'm just going to hold it, bro. But I don't know. It could be something that shocks me. I'm more bullish on ZBEC than XPR, but I own them both because I don't know. And I think they're both going to do phenomenal, because it doesn't matter right now if you have vaporware, but if you have a narrative, people will buy it. It's crazy how that shit works. As you are with that ETH. Yeah, exactly. And that's why I'm so excited to see all the morphs starting to bridge over on the PulseChain. I'm loving it. Let's see how we're doing with Alamo. 7.7 dip over. TFC up 5% in the hour. I love it. I think actually Morpheus is what was dragging it down a little bit with that pair. But what's Bill at? Yeah, look at Bill about to be at 3 cents. See, look at that. I told you guys down here. This was the dip. This is it. This was your last chance. We had like a fucking quadruple bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4. Literally a quintuple bottom right here over the last month. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we're taking off. We are going to blast off through here. Let's get off the 5-minute and get on the hourly at least. But yeah, look at that. That's bullish. We are about to, I'll bet you as we zoom out, that looks like a bigger cup and handle. Yep. Cup and a giant handle and about to explode. That's what my TA tells me. But I don't claim to be a TA expert one bit. I own a core of the pump science molecule. Some of you, they're a little lottery tickets. Decide, yeah. Bro, I didn't get into bio because it was just too high of a market cap for me. I was like, 60 million, 70 million, that's too high. So I stayed away. But I'm in like creator. I got creator bid. I got Aeon. I got Noble Blocks. I got a bunch of Dynex. So Yeah, bro, that's the thing too with the pump.science stuff. These exactly what Patrick says. You buy them now when they're down in the dumps, and you throw $1,000 at like 5 or 6 of them, and 2 of them are gonna die. You know, one of them probably will do not much, and then the other 2 are gonna be moonshots. That's what I'm hoping for with like NAK or BPC 157 or melatonin or troll. I think those were them. But yeah, guys, we're gonna have a huge week. I really think this is it. I really think this is where ETH hits 5,000 this week. I really think so. Bitcoin's moving up. ETH's gonna rip too. Solana breaks 200. Oh man, it's exciting. Real world asset protocols. Reserve rights. That's hilarious. See how, guys, you see how they do this shit now? How everything they kind of like get reserve rights, not really, but so many coins are going to get rebranded. Like Chainlink's and Oracle, and they do price fees. How are they really real world assets? Like that's so funny. Like Swarm Markets. I mean, I guess you could say it's real world assets, but it's more NFTs and stuff and marketplaces. Actually, no, sorry. I'm thinking not Swarm. I'm thinking of Block V. Sorry. That's right. Swarm Markets is literally the tokenized assets. Yeah. Sorry, I'm getting tired. It's 11 o'clock. I gotta be on a train at 6:30 tomorrow morning. Got a couple meetings this week. Well, in Albany. And then I'll be back Wednesday. So no streams for a couple days. Maybe, but actually, you know what? I'm bringing up. I'm not gonna have my mic though, but we'll see tomorrow or Tuesday night if shit starts going crazy. I'll hop on for a celebration for sure because we've been waiting so long for this. Could Qubic get more than 51? Yes, bro. Qubic is gonna go for all. Bob, so Qubic, once they can definitely get more than 51% just means they pretty much control the network. It's that number where if someone pulls that off, they own you now. So people get very, very offended by that, and they get butthurt because their coin is done. They realize their coin is now there's something better out there, and their dreams get shattered. But what Qubic's going to do is maybe they'll mine 58% of Monero, but then they're going to start mining Dogecoin. And then maybe Litecoin, I think. No, not Litecoin. Dogecoin, and there was maybe Caspa, or there was a couple of new ones that they're going to add to the list. So instead of just going for more Monero mining with the 51%, they're going to go to Dogecoin and others, which is going to be sick, bro. It's going to just bring us in front of new communities, more passive incomes. QCap will be buying up a bunch more mining rigs and stuff, and just the whole ecosystem, bro, is just insane. You know, Qubic is the absolute GOAT, and I wish Patrick would look into it because Qubic, there's so much to this project, bro. Like the founder is potentially Satoshi. He launched INX and IOTA when IOTA is more popular than ever now, bigger than ever. Number 1 and 3 most profitable ICOs ever. He's been building this the entire time in the background. I think he's I think he's Nicholas von Saberhagen. I think it's Come From Beyond's also the founder of Monero, which is why he's going after Monero now, which makes perfect sense. You know, everything they have going, the game coming on here, AI Garth, if this is the number one thing too, if they figure this out and this is the actual true decentralized AGI and it pays us and we give access to our data, it's not stealing it from us. Like, guys, the potential for Qubic is higher than Dynex, in my opinion. They're both the same opportunity, Dynex and Qubic. That's the best comparison I could say right now. Like, you cannot fade Come From Beyond. He is the GOAT. Him and Richard Hart are the 2 GOAT owners, I think. I think they're 2 of the 5 richest owners in all of crypto that no one knows about. But that's opportunity, guys. That's opportunity. When I'm sitting here, I'm telling you, I've researched everything. I research the best shit. I get into the best stuff because why the hell would I not want to own the blue chips or the stuff that has the highest ceiling? And over time, you'll realize that I give you the best projects, and all these paid groups and these paid things, they're out there to suck money from you. There's no money in what I do, telling you, buy BILLNYE and hold it. Buy Qubic and hold it. Buy Stronghold early and hold it. There's no money in this shit, guys. But that's how you win in crypto. You buy the best stuff early and you hold it. And if you've been watching the channel for years, we got into PTGC 2 years ago now. So go back another year, we are literally up to like 4,000 plus X on PTGC. All right. Like, I don't miss. We hit the home runs, and Alamo is going to be the next one. And Morpheus. These things are going to run so freaking hard because the right people are behind them. People own the supply that aren't here to just leave. They want to see these things grow into the future. Qubic is the Qubic is the fastest, best decentralized AI out here. They have so much going on with Qubic where the entire ecosystem of Qubic, they have nonstop building, bro. They have their new their decks now coming out. They have the Qubic Capital where there's shares in the ecosystem where instead of buying into all the different projects, you buy a share of Qubic Capital and it pays you passive income based on how much they're making from all the different things they're invested in the ecosystem. They have their lottery system in here. They have the random numbering, the random RNG in here. They have the meme coin network, the lottery, the new launch pad coming. And then there's a game that's coming out soon that's going to be burning Qubic. And it's all hyper deflationary. And with like 10% of the network, they're mining 51% of the Monero coins out there. So that's just printing money. They're just selling that Monero to buy and burn Qubic. And then they're going to move on to Dogecoin, start mining that. And dude, bro, I'm telling you, like, this shit is the one. I promise you. Qubic, just you got to look into it, bro, and just go down the rabbit hole and then look into AI Garth. That's the bread and butter. This is AI Garth's journey towards AI true singularity. And this is the company that has the best shot at pulling this off. They've done it right the entire time. And Come From Beyond is connected and was in the early Bitcoin days, bro. Like, you just can't fade this guy. At some point, you got to believe in the founder as much as the project. And oh my God. And the thing too is the price where it's at now, where I first started buying it over a year ago, it's 5x more, it's 5x down. So I was buying it at like 1,100 and now it's at like 2,300. So even if it doubles and doubles again, it's still 40%, 30% cheaper than from where I started buying it. So, bro, definitely Qubic is one of the most bold. Qubic and Dynex are at the top of my list for that. Yeah, definitely follow Great Cryptoscape. Yep, for sure. On Twitter. One of the better researchers out here. And he's got some great videos about how his ties back into the early days of Satoshi, and just read all of his tweets, bro. Like, I'm not a dev, so I don't understand it that much. So I try to I try to relay the information to where it's very dumbed down on a very simple level, because there's a lot smarter people than me, like Samson and these other guys that actually understand things at like the code level and the fundamental level where I don't. And that's okay. I don't want to. That's not my thing. But once, like, see, the thing for me where my advantage is I know a bunch of different people that are in the crypto space. They're here every day. Some people are just kind of casuals. And when I send out some information or a video to 10 people that are, all different walks of life, and they all have the same response, I know something's there, because it's very rare that happens. So that's how I know that the 10 or 15 projects that I think will do the best, not one person that's ever watched videos or watched the research has ever been like, bro, I think you're wrong, or I like this more. Everyone gets FOMO immediately. So that to me tells me I'm showing the right projects, and we are going to win so hard this cycle. And yeah, everything should be green on the hour. except research coins, that pump. ETH 4,300, Bitcoin hopefully be at 123 in the morning. Wake up, Ivan on Tech is having an emergency stream. ETH 4,500, Bitcoin 125, and everyone's going nuts. That's what I'm manifesting tomorrow. So I'm out of here, guys. Smash that like button. Just wanted to come on, tell you congratulations. Everything is looking incredibly bullish. Don't rotate right now. Hold what you got. You own it for a reason, and let the pump come to you.
At Vibra Finance, we seek out the hidden gems in cryptocurrency. We will tailor your portfolio to work for you. Are you ready to transition your investments from traditional markets to cryptocurrency? Are your coins staked and earning interest? Are you overwhelmed with all the jargon in crypto? Is your portfolio underperforming and you want to reposition into consistent winning blue chip coins and viable projects? Do you feel like you missed out on DeFi, Metaverse, and NFTs? Here at Vibra Finance, we provide you with the data, skills, and tools you need to stay on top of the digital asset market. Vibra Finance, we are the future of crypto.